Welcome to Capital Connection. I'm Assembly Speaker Pro Tem Kevin Mullin, and I'm excited to update you on the 2016 legislative year. Newly elected Assembly Speaker Anthony Rendon has appointed his leadership team, and I am honored to be reappointed as Speaker Pro Tem. I plan to continue presiding over floor sessions in the spirit of cooperation and bipartisanship. I am carrying a total of 20 bills this session that address clean tech and biotech, elections and voter access, and two of the most pressing issues in San Mateo County, housing and transportation. Workforce housing is a top policy priority for me this year. San Mateo County and the Bay Area overall is experiencing a perfect storm of circumstances that contribute to rising housing costs. The Bay Area is a great place to live, has a large and growing population, is home to a successful innovation economy, and has high demand for service sector jobs, and yet has a dearth of developable land. The elimination of redevelopment agencies in 2011 hit affordable housing production hard, since they were the #1 producer of low and moderate income housing. In an effort to address the lack of a coherent statewide housing policy, I have introduced AB 2502, which would reinstate a law allowing local governments to pass inclusionary ordinances to require developers to include a certain percentage of newly constructed housing units for low and moderate income renters. I have also been appointed by the Speaker to serve on a housing working group, and I support allocating a portion of the 2016-17 general fund budget to affordable housing programs. On the transportation side, I will continue to work with leaders in the Assembly to provide a comprehensive solution to the funding shortfall for street and highway repair, as well as public transit. I've introduced AB 2030, which will allow Caltrain and BART to process low to mid-cost procurements in a more efficient manner. I have also introduced AB 2126, which will increase the number of projects Caltrans can build using the construction manager general contractor method from 6 to 12, which will increase opportunities to reduce costs and expedite congestion relief projects in the state. I'm also exploring avenues to provide a dedicated revenue source of funding for Caltrain. While these and other bills are now on their way through the committee process, the budget is a significant topic of discussion since June 15th is the deadline to pass a balanced budget. In my role as Speaker Pro Tem and as a member of the Budget Committee, I am committed to working with our leadership team and my Bay Area colleagues to craft a bipartisan approach that balances spending on vital priorities, pays down debt, and addresses our long-term fiscal liabilities. The governor's proposed budget takes a prudent approach, setting aside dollars for critical health care funding, increases education funding, and allows for a $2 billion allocation to the rainy day fund and pays down debt. And while there is no question we need to ensure a strong reserve in the event of an economic downturn, we cannot stand by while our middle class is continually priced out of housing and forced to move further and further away from where they work. I remain committed to crafting a state budget that balances the pressing need for infrastructure and transportation improvements while also making sure we address the massive gap in funding for workforce housing left by the dissolution of redevelopment agencies. In spite of these challenges, I have every confidence that working together, we will be on track for a 6th consecutive on-time balanced budget. I look forward to sharing more in the next edition of Capital Connection. Until then, you can learn more about my bill package by following me on Facebook or by visiting my website. Thanks for watching.